yeah. I mean, we can still show these.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
We got the most gigantic t-shirts I have ever seen.
We're going to get in one together.
We could, and there would still be room.
For Rob.
From Tim Rice.
He'd probably like that.
That says, you can't spell triumph without Trump.
You can't do it. It's true.
It's just enormous. And he said it's because he wants it to be able to fit over, fall and winter clothes. He was asking about selling these in our store. That's not something that we do, but thank you very much for the t-shirts. We appreciate it.
Those are awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, and a cute little saying, but no,
we have a thing in our store where we can't put outside things in the store. It's not like a storefront.
Right.
It's like a online store, and then you make the things in the store. Like I make the things in the store, and then it can't have outside vendors and stuff and outside people put things in the store.
It's just not
because it's not
works.
like a brick and mortar store.
Right. It's not like an actual store.
No.
And also, we make about 90 cents from each purchase.
Yeah, if that.
So
maybe it may actually be 50 cents.
So I mean, if you're looking to split that with us,
it's
because we're putting somehow your stuff.
Yeah, and then we have to split it.
Right.
And then Uncle Sam takes 30 cents of it.
Right. So we're looking at about 7 cents.
We make about half a cent each of us from each shirt that we sell in that store.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, and so I'll be lucky if my third kid goes to college.
Also,
okay. Oh, I know. I totally know that.
Let's do it right now.
Okay, you ready?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kira. Happy birthday to you. I hope you're watching.
She's not watching. She's not there. She's so not there.
Has been eating cake for
days. She's been celebrating like her.
That's the only way to celebrate birthdays.
She has been losing her mind. She's been telling me about how she eats cake at like 4 in the morning, which is the only way you should celebrate a birthday.
I love it.
Yeah.
Kira, many happy returns. I hope your birthday is amazing.
How old is Kira?
I think she's 51.
35?
50 or 51?
She's 35?
35.
She's 35, you guys. Wish her a happy 35th birthday.
Please do that. I feel like our comments got frozen.
Because we were singing, and they were like...
Are we frozen?
Hey, speaking of... wait, you made the comments go away.
I don't know how I did that.
Oh, wow.
They're frozen.
Slid back in there.
Like, all I see is just that a few people are watching, and they're... Okay, well, the numbers are increasing. I don't know. That's just really weird, because normally we see, a stream, and they're just not stream. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
All
right.
Wow, it's just only showing people watching but not saying anything.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys saying anything? Can
you guys make a comment? Like one of you make a comment and go, "Hey, ladies."
I mean, if they are, it's simply
they're
not working.
I bet you they're not. I bet you they're making comments when you can't see it.
Okay, well, if you guys are making comments, we will see them after the fact.
Because something's happened to our comments.
Because something is screwy right now.
Is it this? Is it this guy?
Ooh, try that. You're not doing it.
Oh no, that's not what we want. Sorry.
I don't.
Or is it this guy?
I don't know.
Hold on, guys. Just wait. Oh, no. That's not it. That's totally not it. Okay, sorry.
It's just not doing the things. Well, anyway.
All right.
Hopefully Kira is here and saw our little birthday song.
Happy birthday, Kira. You guys, speaking of social media, my husband and I started watching The Social Dilemma last night. We're about
Don't tell me.
Oh, I can't really tell you because it's a documentary and there's really nothing. It's completely awesome. It's awesome and it's depressing.
Yeah.
So you need to, if you haven't.
How long is it?
It's like 2 hours, a little over 2 hours, I think. So we're about an hour of the way through, and then we're gonna finish watching it tonight. It's really, really good. So if you have a chance to watch that, check it out.
That's what I keep hearing.
It is.
Everybody's talking about it.
Really, really good and depressing. Yeah.
If you guys didn't catch Tucker last night, there was some never before seen video of that whole night when Kyle Rittenhouse shot at people and killed people in where was that? Was that in Wisconsin? Yeah, Wisconsin. And it totally backs up everything that his attorneys have already been saying about his case, which is that his whole purpose of being at those riots was to help people who were in medical trouble, to stop fires and mayhem and to protect businesses. And so there's now video evidence that really supports their case. And of course, it completely is being ignored by the mainstream media because they want you to believe that Kyle Rittenhouse is some sort of cold-blooded killer who wasn't faced with an immediate threat himself, even though that's exactly what he was faced with.
He was doing it in self-defense.
Yeah. So that is a story, and you can see that video. It's floating around everywhere until, people decide to block it, I guess. And then another just little tidbit of information that's trending this morning is that Cindy McCain, I know this will come as a shock to you.
Yeah, is anybody going to be shocked by this?
Is endorsing Mitt Romney.
Why?
I mean, Mitt Romney. What am I saying?
Yeah.
Cindy McCain is endorsing Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. Why does anybody care who she endorses?
Yeah, she is openly about knowing everything Epstein was doing and not doing dick about it. Sorry.
Why? Who gives a crap who this woman endorses? Is that going to sway anybody?
Yeah,
who's going to look at that and go, "Oh my God, I'm totally voting for Joe Biden now because Cindy McCain is."
I've been waiting to hear who she's going to support.
I mean, I've been sitting on the edge of my seat waiting to see who Cindy McCain is voting for. I don't give two craps what that woman thinks about anything.
Literally,
do you
no
guys care? I don't care. I don't care. Yeah. Oh my God. And the fact that she is out there thinking that people actually care who she's voting for. Okay.
I mean,
all right.
Her daughter probably does, and that's it.
Yeah, okay.
That's literally it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, in case you were, waiting for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's out. The word is out.
We know who you're voting for. We all didn't know you were going to vote for, 5 years ago. You're going to vote Democrat because your husband was basically a Democrat.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so the topics that are going to be part of the first presidential debate, which is coming up, you guys!
Oh my God, so excited.
It's in 2 seconds. So, what is it, the 29th? Or the 25th?
I thought it was the 28th.
28?
I thought it was the 28th.
We should know this.
Yeah, we should. We should totally know this.
Let me look it up.
Yeah, we should look it up. It's not even in this article. I can't believe it's not in this article. They're talking about
29th.
The 29th. Okay.
Tuesday. It is on the 29th.
And then the other two are going to be October 15th and October 22nd.
Yeah, so we know those dates. And this first one, is the one that Chris Wallace is hosting or moderating. And so the topics are, not in any particular order, the Trump and Biden records, the Supreme Court, coronavirus, economy, race and violence in cities across the country, and the integrity of the election. So those are the main buckets of topics that they're going to be debating about.
Okay, so it's 6 15-minute segments dedicated to topics.
Okay, so each of those that we just listed.
Which they're going to run long on everything.
Unless Joe is like, I shouldn't speak anymore. My time is up.
I'm tired. I'm so tired. He's going to be all Madeline Kahn. Tired
of being on the stage.
Tired.
Yeah. Also, because we had to look it up this morning, and so I kind of feel like maybe other people have the same question, so we're just going to let everybody in on the information that we have learned.
It took me a while to really understand it, too.
I know, okay, because you've probably been hearing that RBG is laying in repose. Or lying. I never know the tense of that.
She's lying in repose.
She's lying in repose, and then she will be lying in state. And so I was like...
Yeah, she asked... I walked in, she's like, hey, do you know the difference between lying in repose and lying in state? I'm like, no, I was going to ask you. Do you know the difference? And so we're like, damn, we have to look it up. So we looked it up.
And I looked it up.
And I still had issues with trying to figure out, So
basically, you get to lie in repose if you are a member of the government, first of all, and your casket is placed in a government building that is not the Capitol. So, for example, in RBG's case, her casket is lying in repose at the Supreme Court. Okay, so she's lying in repose for a couple days. When they move her casket to the rotunda of the Capitol, that is considered lying in state. And she is the first woman to ever do that.
Which is neat, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, she's a trailblazer in many ways.
But then there's a part of me that's like, when I die...
You're not lying in either of those things.
I'll just be dead.
Right.
You know?
You don't get to lie in repose.
I don't get to
You
do
don't get
any
to
of
lie
that.
in state.
I don't get to do any of that.
It's kind of like how if somebody murdered us, we would not be assassinated.
No, we wouldn't be assassinated.
We would just be murdered.
We would just be... Totally.
You know what I mean?
This is the thing.
You got to be really important.
And then at the same time, then you think, well, these are all our employees that get to lie in state, lie in repose, get assassinated. You know? I mean, it's they get all the fun stuff, right? They get all the perks.
They get the fancy killing.
And we get jack squat. We get nothing. I mean, have y'all ever thought about that? Y'all ever thought about that? Like, we don't get anything. We just get to die.
Yeah,
we just get to die.
I mean, you might get a viewing if that's like something that you're into. We get to die
and pay a shitload of taxes so these people can lie in repose, lie in state, get assassinated, get all the stuff.
Rob also would not be assassinated.
No, he wouldn't be assassinated.
And Rob would not be lying in repose or in state. You're very fancy again today.
Come here, Mr. Tight Shirt
and tight pants.
Tight pants, man. He's got his power pants on. They're very tight.
I mean,
very
he's
tight
trying to
today.
show off some stuff in today's outfit. We're going to need a better look at that.
Yeah, come in here, Rob. Show our people your power pants.
Damn.
Look at you
fancy man.
And your power pants.
The comments aren't working.
Yeah,
so.
something's wrong with
So
our
you mean
comments.
I'm gyrating for these people and I'm getting nothing out of it?
I mean, you are, but you won't get to see it until after
Yeah,
the
you're
fact.
going to have to wait.
Yeah, because we can't see what's
You're
going
going to have to wait.
I don't know. It's like
you
it's
know what's
frozen.
going to happen? You're going to get a Chuck Schumer. Did you guys see the Chuck Schumer thing yesterday where Chuck Schumer was like, I'm going to say exactly what he said. He said something like, he said, Democrats are fighting as hard as we can to protect Americans. And some guy in the audience was like, you're not doing shit. It was the greatest. It was the greatest thing. We have that audio. You're going to have to bleep out the S word. I was like, I have faith in people. I feel like, that guy, we need to be friends.
Rob,
yes.
Say happy birthday to Kira. Just really fast. Say happy birthday to Kira.
Happy birthday, Kira.
I'm sure if she's not watching right now, she will be.
Wonderful and amazing.
Happy birthday to Kira.
Oh, that one was made in China.
And is it Kira the one who, on her wedding night, had a friend with them?
Yes,
yeah,
that was quite a story.
That's what you remember about Kira. There's like a million things about Kira that we love and that are dear to, endearing. And that's the one thing that you remember and you want to bring up in front of the 3,900 people that are with us today.
The boldness of the American spirit that lives within Kira is
That's what you
incredible.
Remember.
And we need more patriots like her.
You
Happy
are.
birthday.
All right, I know we've got Dawn at 8, so we'll be there in just a little bit.
Yes.
Okay.
Alyssa Milano called the cops after she had told everybody, hey, listen, I want to defund the police. Defund the police! I'm Alyssa Milano, and I approve this message. She did that, right? Then she was like, oh, God, there's a guy with a black trench coat running around my neighborhood. Help, police, help. It was a teenager shooting at squirrels. That's what it was.
And then she was like, the responding officers were amazing.
Yeah. Were they, Alyssa Milano? Were they?
Wouldn't you have rather have called a social worker?
You should have probably called a mental health practitioner because you need one.
De Blasio, okay, so New York City schools apparently opened up for virtual learning this week. And keep in mind, this is late, right? Like our kids have been in school for a month.
I would have already moved.
I mean, it's late. And so with all of this time that they have had to prepare, apparently the whole day was like fraught with technical issues. The system was crashing as students were trying to log on. It's like they forgot that thousands of kids were going to need to be on the system at the same time. That's how it works, New York City. And so, again, there are calls for de Blasio to resign just because he's so utterly worthless. And they're supposed to start some in-person classes next week. They are in no way prepared. And so he keeps trying to say roundabout that they are going to have enough teachers. They're not. It's a total disaster, you guys.
Yeah.
Get your kids out of New York City.
I would imagine people are leaving there. Like, it's like a mass exodus. It's funny because our boy he got a job in Texas and they're leaving. He's leaving.
San Francisco.
He's leaving. Yeah, I'm sorry. He's leaving San Francisco. Yay, praise be. He's very excited. And he was going to get his U-Haul, and they were like preparing to do that. And he was telling his father last night, he's like, so many people are leaving. It's like a one-way deal. He's like, it's crazy how many people are getting the heck out of California, you know? And it's true. I mean,
yeah, and interesting side note about Texas, California, that I saw floating around the interwebs is that, all these forest fires that Gavin Newsom is like, oh, climate change, it's terrible. Mm-hmm. Did you know, because I did not know this, you may have known this, that there is more forest acreage in Texas than in California? So could you please explain why there are not this huge barrage of forest fires being caused by climate change in Texas? Because, like, if there's climate change, does it skip states?
Yeah, that's a very interesting question.
I
Somebody should explain that to Genius Newsom.
Mm-hmm.
He's a genius, A real
Texas
genius.
is going to get crowded.
Yeah, it's going to get crowded.
Lots of people are going there,
and
man.
I kind of don't like it. I just keep the freaking liberals out, man. Did I say that on camera? Yeah, I did. I said it. Just don't California my Texas. Don't do it.
For real.
Don't bring your politics there, because we don't want it there.
Nobody wants that.
Because we don't want you to crap where you eat. You know what I mean? Like, don't bring your crap there and then ruin it, and then ruin that state too. Because it's great the way it is. We want to keep it red. We want to keep Texas red. So keep your lousy politics out of our state. Yeah, I said it. And I mean it.
She means it.
Yeah, I mean it. Don't you ruin Texas.
Also, Cardi B has a sister. I didn't know that. Her name is Hennessy. I'm sure that's her given name.
Hennessy, yeah.
And you may have seen the video that Cardi B posted. This was a few weeks ago, like of some altercation that her sister and her sister's partner
she's a lesbian, and she has a partner.
Okay. And so...
Or she's bisexual, I don't know, but she has a woman partner.
And so they were at the beach, and apparently there was an altercation with people who are Trump supporters, and Cardi B posted video and, like, called out all these Trump supporters and said, like, they're super racist and awful and terrible people. And apparently that video was modified. Edited. Manipulated, as Twitter would say. And so now the group of people at the beach who were basically harassed essentially by Cardi B and all of her followers after she posted that video are now suing Cardi B and Hennessy.
It's a defamation suit.
It's a defamation suit. This is going to be so good.
And I love it.
I love it too.
I'm glad that they're not just taking this, because you don't get to do that. You don't get to just find people on a beach and do this to them and then doctor a video and then say these people are like racist and blah, whatever else I want to call them, and then show it to the world because you have this giant platform, and defame these people. You don't get to do that. And so they're like, yeah, we're not taking this.
I love that.
Yeah, I do too.
I love it, love it, love it. Also, Gloria Steinem, feminist extraordinaire, and her new BFF, Meghan Markle, are cold calling people apparently to get them to vote. So
Could you imagine getting a call from Meghan Markle?
And Gloria Steinem and just be what would you
I
say?
would love that. I would love it. I'd be like, so let's chat. Let's chat for a while, Meghan.
What would you ask them?
So what was it like to chop off a prince's balls? What was that like? Like, what did you use?
And where did you put them after you chopped them
off? Was
it
like doing it to a cow? Like, did you use a rubber band and then just cut off the circulation of the blood and then they just eventually fell off? Or did you use some sort of a sharp object? Like, what did you do?
Yeah, how did that work
How'd you do it? Yeah.
But yeah, that's what they're doing. They're new BFFs. And I know it's early, you guys, but we have an interview, so we're not going to be able to stay
What time
very
is
long.
it? I don't have my watch on today.
7:51. But we have an interview right at 8.
Hey, we had a podcast yesterday. It should be coming out today. What are we doing on?
We did it on all of the school indoctrination stuff, and it's good, you guys.
It's good. It's going to be good.
You should listen to it.
Yeah, we saved next week's for GoFundMe's and how millennials are out of control with GoFundMe's. That's going to be good.
And we're excerpts, so it's Z's.
Gen Zs.
Generation Z's, man. They are the GoFundMe people. Like they do all the
Millennials
things.
are pretty bad too.
Yeah, for sure.
They're pretty bad too.
And we have examples that just go back forever.
Yeah, it's like there's no shame in the whole asking for money. There's no shame in asking people for money for stupid crap.
For real.
Just really dumb stuff. So we're going to be talking about that and giving examples, and it's going to be a fun one next week.
Definitely.
Yeah, we're trying to lighten up a little bit because there's been a lot of heavy topics the past couple weeks. So
yesterday, I promised everyone that I was going to the post office to ship off the hardcovers, and I did it. So
They're
all
gone.
the hardcovers are in the mail, effective right now. We are just starting to inscribe all the paperbacks, and so we're going to be shipping those out in the order that they were received. So we've had orders.
You can see them back there.
Yeah.
Kind of
we got orders as far back as the 2nd of September. And so those are the ones that are going to go out first, and we'll just keep working our way through and get those out as quickly as we can. Probably start shipping those next week. Yeah. So if you're waiting on a paperback, just be patient and we will get it to you. Thank you to those of you who've bought straight from Amazon. Of course, we appreciate that too.
Yeah.
I guess that's really it. I'm sorry we can't see any comments, but we can't. We'll have to see them after the fact.
Yeah, we will totally
Something
do that.
is borked.
Yep. You guys, we got to go do an interview. We will talk to you tomorrow. Bring it in. Bring it in. Have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.